Alright guys, usually I'm really bad about doing like before pictures, before video, but I mentioned in one of my prior videos that my office slash craft room is the worst it has ever been, and I had some big plans to change that. And so I wanted to make sure and document the before. I don't know how long this is going to take me to do, like how many days it's going to take me to get through all of this. It's going to be one video for you. It may be, I don't even know. I can't even hazard a guess how long it's going to take me to deal with all of this. But I am going to deal with it. I have some big ideas, big plans on how to get this more organized. One of the biggest things I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of stuff. I'm just going to throw stuff away and have a big giant donate pile, because this is, as you can see, completely out of hand. So I'm going to get started with the countertop. I had Scott stop at Menards and picked up a couple of small shelving units that I'm going to put on this end of the counter. And hopefully the shelving units are easy to put together. I am not very mechanically inclined or good at that type of thing, so hopefully they go together really easily, or I may have to get someone to assist me with that. Olivia is actually really good about putting stuff together that I'm not. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this stuff, and right away I can see some things that are going to go in a donate bag. And yeah, so my goal for this minute is to clear this end of the counter off so I can get those shelving units put in place. All right, I got those two shelves put together. Scott had to help me with the first one because I they don't give any words. It's all just pictures, and I couldn't decipher their pictures. So he had to help me, and they really weren't that difficult to put together. So once I got the first one put together, the second one went together very quickly. And so I've got stuff on it already. I don't know if this is how it's, sorry about the dogs barking. I don't know what's going on. Ugh. But anyhow, these are all books that I'm going to put in my library, in the vintage room on the bookshelves. These are the books that are going to stay in here. And look at this mess. I've locked myself in. Most of this stuff down here is garbage and Goodwill. So, I have to dig myself out of here, honestly. Oh boy, this is such a mess. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? I'm not even going to say this is the last time it's going to get this bad, because every time I say that, this is what ends up happening. So let me dig my way out of here. I don't think I'm even going to film it because it's going to be too difficult. So let me just bring you back when I've got this all cleared out. All right. Quite a big difference here. This is my thoughts. I decided I'm going to block this entrance of my office off. And this is going to be obviously my plant growing area, but I will have my plant storage stuff on the other side, so I can actually work with the plant stand from both sides of the grow thing rather than just one side when it was up against the wall. And it kind of will separate my plant growing stuff. My worm farm is back there on that side with the rest of my craft stuff. Now there was a little shelf right there, and so I'm really not giving up any space as far as when I'm sitting at my computer goes, because there was a shelf there anyway. I think Travis is going to go ahead and take that shelf and use it in his room. And I bought 2 more shelving units that I'm going to put here on this wall. Although I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that thing. I want to move it down because I'm so tired of this entryway being so blocked in. And so I think the next thing I need to do actually is empty that shelf off and move it down here so that I have room to put the other 2 shelves on that side. I think eventually I'm going to get rid of that dresser too. I'll leave it there for now, but I do think I'm probably going to get rid of that dresser at some point too. All of this artwork on the wall is going to have to come off because those shelving units are really tall. So let me go ahead and try to make room here and get that shelf cleared off. Travis is the one that helped me move all this stuff, and he can come back down and help me move this. And this is the way my countertop looks. It's just so much stuff and so little room that this is the way I've just had to do things, just shuffling things from one side to the other, not really putting them in their proper, like, forever home yet, because I just have so much stuff. I was like, how did I get myself into this shape? How did I get myself into this condition? And it's mainly because I have a really hard time letting go of stuff, and I just have collected too much stuff. I have collected too much stuff. I have neglected this area for too long. Every time I've cleaned it in the past, I have just kind of cleaned it. Like, I cleaned the floor, I cleaned the countertop, but I didn't clean everything else. And all of this stuff down here well, most of everything down here is stuff that Olivia brought down here because it was in her room, like her crafting stuff. And I told her she's going to have to come down here once I get my stuff taken care of and take care of her stuff because it's too much, just too much. I've got a bunch of fabric over here that if I can get this top shelf cleaned off, I can put all my fabric totes up there. See, that's the thing I really want to do is I want to have an area for everything, like fabric, gardening stuff, and then, I don't know, my shelves, like one shelf for paper stuff, one shelf for, I don't know, yarn. I don't know how I want to organize it, but I want everything to have its own proper place. So let me go ahead and I don't think I can film trying to get this area cleared off because there's just no room. There's no room to put my tripod. All this stuff is probably going to have to go on the plant stand for now just to get it out of the way. So I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do the next thing and give you a little update. All right, it is time to check back in. I've got these shelving units put together and they are totally not organized whatsoever. I just got on Amazon and ordered some more of these clear plastic totes or organizing bins. And so once I get those, they're supposed to come tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know if I will work down here tomorrow or not, but when I get them, I will work on organizing all this stuff shelf by shelf. I've got this one. I moved it down so that I have a lot more space to walk through here now. I mean, it doesn't look like it yet because there's still a bunch of junk. This is actually a sled that was Scott's when he was a kid, and it's totally a mess. Like all the wood pieces are gone. And I had kind of wanted to redo it, put it back together as a project, kind of restore it like we did that trunk, that steamer trunk, but I don't know if that's even feasible. But anyway, that's what that is. A lot of this is garbage, a lot of this is Goodwill stuff. I just have to sort through it all. My counter is not great yet. It's getting there, but I got all of this area cleaned up. I can at least walk. So I think for today, my goal is to get at least in front of those shelving units completely cleaned off, and maybe, and this area here on the floor dealt with. All of that stuff under there, I think I already told you, most of that stuff is Olivia's stuff. So we need to go through all of that. And all of that in the corner, believe it or not, that is old homeschool stuff, papers and things. So I'm not sure what I'd like to do is get this all cleaned up and then move that dresser down. And then I'll definitely have more space to walk through there. So, but I don't know. There's a lot of fabric in there. I've started clearing this off so I can put my fabric totes up there. But yeah, still got a lot to do, So I think what I'll do next is work on this area and get this floor cleaned up. All right, I got all of the fabric totes out from that corner, and I put them up there. All of this here, I need to go through at some point, and all of that down there, but that's not going to be for a while. I got that dresser moved over, and I checked and I made sure I could still open up the drawers, and this opens up, so that's fine. And now I've got a whole lot more space to walk through here. I'm not going to put anything in this space. Yes, the floor needs to be vacuumed. That's going to be the last thing I do. I got all of this counter cleaned off in front of here. This is not how this is going to stay. I'm just trying to get things kind of like near their homes, if that makes any sense. And that end really looks terrible. But I am going to stop for today. I'm worn out, I'm tired, and I'm feeling really good about how much I've gotten done today. And this video will continue. Whenever I start working in here again, I'll pick you guys back up. It is a couple of days later, and those storage boxes that I ordered came in, and so I've got, this isn't all of them. There was a package of 20, I think. I don't know if I'll use them all in my office craft room area or not, but I've got several of them out here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each tote thing, each little container here, and I am going to designate one bin for each particular item. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense or not, but my goal is to get rid of all of these open-ended storage containers and have everything in its own tote. So I'm going to set you up on a tripod, and we will get started getting all this stuff organized. And then I'm going to print out labels and label each tote. Alright, this is what I've got going on so far. I used all of those totes. I can't even believe it. And you can see that many of them are not labeled, and that's because my label maker quit on me. Hadn't been acting right for a while, and I changed the batteries and it printed out a few, and then it just quit working altogether. So I had to order a new one. But I've had that label maker for years, years and years and years. Goodness gracious. Close to 25 years probably. So it's given me a good long life, and it's time for a new one. So I've got that all done. And believe it or not, I could actually use some more of those clear plastic totes. So I might order some more of those as well. Now I don't think I need 20 more of them because I don't have that much more I have to organize. But a few more would be very nice. So I might order some more, and the ones that I can't use in my office here I can use for organizing in other closets and places in my house. So yeah, I think I'm gonna order another set of those plastic totes. They're not very expensive. They're less than $1 a piece, which is less than what you would spend at the Dollar Tree. So yeah, it's coming right along. It is coming right along. I didn't film a whole lot of me organizing stuff because it's just so hard to get the camera angles right and to capture everything. So I videoed a little bit, enough for you guys to get the idea of what I was doing, and then I just got to work. So it is coming along, and I'm very, very, very pleased with how it looks so far. So I am done for today. I can't go any further. I don't have any more totes, and I don't have my label maker. So I will pick you guys back up next time I get a chance to work on this. It probably won't be for 2 or 3 days because I've got a lot going on in the next couple of days. So anyway, we'll see you in a little while. All right, it has been several days, and I ordered another case of these containers. They came in a couple of days ago. I just haven't had time to come back down here and work anymore. And I'm still waiting on my label maker, my new label maker. According to Amazon, it's out for delivery, and I should get it today. But this is exactly 1 week since I started this project. So this is Saturday again. And I'm really hoping that I can get this job done today. That's my goal. If the label maker comes in a timely manner. If it doesn't come till tonight, then obviously I'll probably finish this up tomorrow after church. So anyway, I'm just going to start putting more stuff in these totes, getting them on the shelves, and hopefully my label maker comes soon. Look what just showed up. Yay! So I'm going to get this figured out, and then I'm going to start labeling totes. I still have, let me show you. I still have all this stuff on the counter, but this is basically because I have been going through boxes. See the boxes there? And organizing things, throwing things away, getting things ready for donation, discovering things that I haven't seen forever and forgot I had. Yeah, so this is a big job, but I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with it, then everything will be in its place, everything will have a home, and I will be able to find everything without a whole lot of frustration, which is what I've been having up to this point. So let me see if I can get this thing going. Hopefully it doesn't require too many batteries because we're running low on batteries, and we'll start getting these totes labeled. All right, I am loving this new label maker, and it holds the same cartridges, same size cartridges as my old label maker. And when I went to put the batteries in it, because yes, it did not come with batteries, I took the batteries out of this one, put it in this one, and for some reason it wasn't working until I took these batteries out. So I'm wondering if these batteries, which were actually in our basket with brand new batteries, were no good. And maybe this label maker still works. So I'm not going to throw it away right away. I'm going to wait and see. And, you know, if I have two, I have two. But that one, I don't know. I've got a lot of sentimental attachment to that label maker. So I don't want to throw it away, even if it's broken. See, that's why I get into this mess. But anyway, I'm going to continue to make labels. This is what the labels look like, printed out. And I'm going to get all of these totes that I have up here, get them all labeled, and then I'm going to go back to sorting through stuff and organizing, and I'll label some more, and then yeah, I'm just going to keep working. I've still got a couple of areas I need to pull stuff down, like underneath there. All of that needs to be gone through, and then up there in that section right there, that needs to be gone through, and then pretty much I'll be done. I'm getting very close. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it, but I am getting very close. So let me go ahead and finish getting these labeled, and then I'll bring you back when I'm doing the next thing, I guess. All right, you guys, can you believe it? I'm done. I am done. The only thing that still needs to be done is this is all Olivia's stuff that she had brought down here from her room, and I told her that she needs to go through it and get it organized, but it'll probably have to be after she gets done with school, so the beginning of the summer. And that's okay. That's okay, because I never get in there and mess with any of that stuff. It doesn't look great, but at least you can walk through here. I opened this all up over here. As you can see, got a nice big open space to come through here. I'll just go over really quickly what I have on the shelves. Over here on these two shelves, this is primarily decor. Things that I don't want to get rid of, but they don't necessarily have a spot at this time. And so they're just gonna hang out here until I need them. And then on this shelf I have my spray paint and my iron and my starch. Not that I iron clothes very often. These are my little figurines I had out on my deck last summer, and I brought them in for the winter, and those will go back outside once the weather gets nice again. Then I've got all my books, mostly like home remedies, natural healing, gardening, those types of books down there, right there. I got my area by my computer completely cleaned up. I just have odds and ends office type supplies over there on that little shelf. Here is my plant stand, completely cleaned off and ready. I'm going to be starting some seeds soon, and I'm going to be starting some microgreens again. And the bottom shelf I'm not going to be using for plants. I don't need it, so it's just storage. Storage for my worm bin and for gardening supplies and things like that. And then over here is the star of the show, these shelving units. Oh my goodness, I worked so hard on these. Oh, up on the top shelf is more decor, things that are too big to put in a box, seasonal stuff. Got it all over here. As you can see, it's mostly like my fall things, a few Christmas things. But I don't, these things will get all ruined and messed up in a box, so I just have them up here. And then in these totes, I went through every single box, every single bin, every bag, everything. And I purged. Wait until I show you the giveaway pile and the throwaway pile in the other room. And then I took these shoebox. They're like the size of a shoebox, clear plastic. They're not super good quality. They're not real thick or anything like that, but they don't need to be for my use. And I went through and just separated absolutely every bit of my craft supplies, put them in totes, labeled them as you can see, and then I went the next step and I put everything in alphabetical order from acorns, and it's going this way, B, A, B, C, I got a glare, sorry, D, I don't have any E's, F, G, and then we had to go all the way, skip to L, L, M, N, and come back over here, N, P, more P, 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 quilt binding for Q, R, rocks for R, S, Spanish moss. Now this is a package of Spanish moss that wouldn't fit in here, so I just have it up here. It's still in the little tray that it came in from Walmart. And then we've got tea tools. It's got my mini iron, my heat gun, and my ladybug. The ladybug's a little vacuum. Trees, like little miniature Christmas trees. Twine, Then we have V, Velcro, W, wire, wood beads, wood pieces, and then Z, zip ties. And then I have these 3 totes that are just, these are like things I couldn't put in any of these other things, so I just kind of stuck them in there like a miscellaneous. These are like a miscellaneous thing. And empty totes. I had 3 extras. And then I've got extra frames in that box there that has the hole. That has easels, canvases. This box has foam, like they look like trees, styrofoam trees. And these boxes are empty actually. This has ribbon, but it is the ribbon that you use for like packages, for gifts. And then this is decorative ribbon for crafting. And then this thing is empty right now. There's nothing in it. Yeah, you can see I've got cards that I've received from all my YouTube friends. I keep them. They're in this box. These are blank cards. And then I've got like my memories, memorabilia in here. On this stand, I decided to just go ahead and basically use the boxes and baskets that were already on here. I felt like it was organized enough, and I know what's all in this stuff, like yarn and felt and little toys that were Olivia's are in there. All my adhesives, glues. These are like the little mini lights. I like to stack up on those. Then down here I've got, these are all like strawberry things for summer, more decor pieces, and then more like risers and odds and ends things in there. And then just more odds and end things down here. This little owl family I was going to put in the other room. So I need to do that. And then down the very, very bottom, I've got Olivia's sewing machine, my little tool bag, and then my sewing machine. Over here in this tote is all like summer florals, summer and spring. And in this dresser, I have all my scrapbooking stuff. I used to be a huge scrapbooker, and I still have kept all of the papers and the stickers and scissors and all of that stuff in this dresser because I use that paper for things. I don't scrapbook much anymore, but I do use the scrapbook paper for other things. So then in this box, all of this is school stuff that I just didn't want to go through right now and get rid of, so that it's just stuck back in the corner. This top box is just packaging material and boxes and empty envelopes and stuff like that. And then up here I've put all my fabric. And here I've got paint stir sticks and vinyl like wallpaper scraps, and then all my fabric, and then my little stuffed animal collection. So that's my whole room here, and I am so pleased. I'm so happy with how it has turned out. And oh my goodness, you guys, I have no excuse now to not keep this room cleaned up and straightened and organized. I have no excuse. So let me real quick show you the giveaway pile and the garbage pile. So all of that is garbage. It needs to be, a lot of it, we're going to burn some of it, and the rest, it's going to have to go in our dumpster. Probably take a couple of weeks to get rid of it all because we don't have a huge dumpster. So that's that. And then over here, these are just shopping bags that I need to take upstairs. This is an empty cardboard box that I might need, but look at the pile of the giveaway. This is the giveaway pile. Now, granted, it's not organized. I just started, you know, I'd make a pile of donate in the office, and then when the pile got big, I brought it in here and just kind of threw it over here in this corner. And not all of this was from my office. I decluttered my clothes. I did a video on that, and I decluttered my Christmas decor when I was putting everything away. So some of this is Christmas decor, and some of it is fall decor that I decided I didn't want anymore. And so yeah, so I'm not dealing with this today. Olivia's gonna come help me bag this stuff all up and get it more organized, get all the boxes full and sealed and all of that. And if we get it done before I get this video ready to publish, I will take a picture of the pile before we take it to donate. So that is that. I had told myself that when I tackled that job, I was going to get rid of 2/3 of the stuff out of my office, and I think I pretty much did. This is all the giveaway stuff, and there's already been 2 black trash bags that have gone out, that Scott took out last Saturday. So I think I did it. I think I got rid of about 2/3 of what was in my office. All right, friends, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I can finally end this video. I have been working, not nonstop, but I have been working days and days and days on this project, and I filmed as much as I could. There were times when I just said, no, I don't have time to fool with the camera. I'm just going to dig in and get this stuff organized. There were times when I couldn't get a good camera angle, but I hope you were able to see enough. I'll know once I get this video edited how much you guys will actually see of me working in here. But you saw the before, and the after speaks for itself. And like I said, I have no excuses for ever letting this office get in this state ever again. It's such a good feeling to have it done. All right, friends, if you've enjoyed this video, if I've motivated you at all to tackle a job, it probably won't be as big as the job I just tackled, because I don't know. I've never let this room get as bad as it was. But no matter the size of the job you have ahead of you, I hope that I have inspired you and motivated you to tackle that job, even if it takes you 2 weeks to get it done. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye, friends.